Well, you got to meet these two brothers last week on ARC, but they weren't able to share some exciting news. And of course, we are here with Blaine and Brandon Roberts. And of course, the fun thing, the news that they weren't able to share is that y'all won the episode of Family Recipe Showdown that y'all were on. It aired last Thursday. And y'all had a big watch party in Winnie, where you live.
It's Ceccoli Vineyards.
Yeah, yes, they did a fantastic job.
Wonderful time.
And I love, and we'll show a picture of it.
Yeah.
I love how, I guess, with the food that you made, you were able to pair it, or that y'all made for the event, y'all were able to pair it with the wine.
Right. So we gave them a menu several weeks ago. Which kept growing because we'd talk back and forth. Hey, let's do this and let's add this, and that was great. We sent him the recipes or the food items, and he paired it with wines that he had for recommendations. It was a good time.
Well, this is exciting. Y'all auditioned for this show, which is new on the Food Network. It's a great show. It's Family Recipe Showdown. And although these were recipes, the ones that you competed with, y'all came up with, but inspired by the grandmothers on both sides of your family.
Right.
Right. So you got to do, because I watched, I was, you know what? I was so nervous because I couldn't tell those judges, and you know, they had obviously the judges are the host of the show, but they weren't. I mean, they had poker faces. They didn't really like, oh, they have a favorite or not. I mean, they really dinged everybody. Even, I mean, like I would have said, oh, that looks great and delicious, but they were really nitpicky. So how did you feel as they're judging your food?
You want to tell them?
Blaine, how did you feel?
It's a mix of emotions because we just cook and we think it tastes good, and
Right.
Our wives and moms say that it tastes good. But
That's what you're supposed to say.
Have people who really love food give us that validation it was kind of surreal.
Right.
But your stomach's in knots the whole time.
Absolutely.
And your head's swimming.
And y'all had, okay, so tell me the first two judges, the host judged it first, but then they brought in a third judge.
Correct. So Octavia Spencer is an Academy Award-winning actress. She was the host of the show. Duke Chase is a New Orleans staple. His family goes back 4 or 5 generations in New Orleans. Yeah, absolutely famous chef. And then in the second round, they brought in Kandi Burruss, Grammy Award-winning artist, and on Real Housewives of Atlanta now. And so in the third round, all 3 of them judged us. And yeah, they do play it close to the vest. And when they're judging, Duke for sure, he gave nothing up. He didn't show anything when he's tasting until he opened his mouth, and that's when you get to hear what he thought.
And Kandi, she's the one, so at the end, y'all went into the final round not with an advantage. Those were your competitors, and they had the advantage of choosing which dish to do. And they picked Kandi Burruss's, the lamb chop, right?
Correct.
But I noticed it the whole time, though. She wasn't thrilled to see how they were making it. So obviously it's not like, but then that she voted for y'all when y'all didn't even cook her dish.
Right.
You cooked another dish. But I think that said a lot too, that, you know, she didn't go by, oh, that's my dish, these other guys tried it. No, I think that said it all to me, that y'all had the best dish.
Well, the dish we cooked was actually Duke's dish, which is kind of even more intimidating because he's a real chef.
Yeah, exactly.
So to try and take that on and have a play on it and him actually like it was even more validation.
Well, y'all did salmon and asparagus. And then the one that got you the win was pork chops with sweet potato fries. And boy, I was nervous when they had you cut the pork chop to make it, you know, that it'll cook all. I mean, y'all did, look, this is the celebration. This is in Winnie at the winery where everybody, how many people showed up?
We were actually a little over an hour late trying to finish all the food. So they said a lot of people came and went, but it was probably 100 or 120 probably all throughout.
Well, obviously you won. So at the point, would you have done anything different with the dish that won, the pork chops and the sweet potato fries?
Oh, yeah. Well, first thing, we would have started the pork chop earlier. When we unwrapped it, we didn't realize that it was a double cut chop. And so it was 2 bones. And when we looked at it with only 30 minutes left on the clock, we're like, this is not going to cook. So we would have started that earlier. And then they didn't really show it in the episode, but we glazed the sweet potato fries with a honey sriracha glaze. And in retrospect, we probably should have put that on the bottom or the side, because that's when they were talking about the fries were soggy. Well, after finishing the cook, about 15 or 20 minutes later is when they judge and took all the crispness out of the fries from the glaze.
It's hard to keep
Right.
sweet potato fries crispy like a
That's
French fry
true.
anyway, unless you have some kind of batter. So
That's such a good point. But you're happy with what y'all chose, though, to make?
Absolutely.
And the bacon jam, I heard that was a big hit with your competitors. Now they want some bacon jam.
Yeah, so toward the end of the episode, Tori said something like, "We went with Mary Had a Little Lamb, they went with bacon jam."
Yeah.
And now we're going home.
funny,
I think that was probably one of the best lines of the whole series.
That's true.
the cheat code.
The cheat code. He said
cheat
bacon
code.
jam is a cheat code. So at the end of the show, he said, "Y'all owe me a jar of bacon jam," which we filmed last November. I'm guilty. I still haven't sent it to him, but I was talking to him on Instagram last night. I'm like, "Give me your address and send you a jar."
He's gonna get he
They
deserves
live in
it.
Atascocita, so we've been trying to line something up too.
Oh, so they live in Atascocita?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
They're
They're
originally
originally yeah,
from
Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah. But they both live in
Oh, that's
Atascocita now.
fantastic. Oh, definitely a reunion.
be
Hey, and real quick, I guess, well, what's next? I mean, obviously, y'all have, you have your own jobs and
Right,
everything,
right.
normal lives, but now you have, I've seen a lot of people that do well in cooking contests on the Food Network. Then they pursue that aspect. Is that something you think? Will y'all get a Roberts Brother cooking show coming up?
I doubt that it will ever be a full-time profession for either of us, but we have fun with it. We've talked about maybe doing like a YouTube or something. We're definitely going to do some barbecue competitions. We've got lined up 2 or 3 of them in the next few months. And we're just going to keep cooking because we just enjoy doing it, and that's what's important.
Well, you are welcome to ARC Southeast Texas anytime.
Oh, well, thank
We
you
would
very
like to, maybe if you want to test any new dishes, we got plenty of hungry people here.
Y'all
that
are
would love
welcome in
that.
our kitchen and backyard for barbecue anytime.
Well, that sounds good. And I said this a lot, but Blaine and his wife adopted Cowboy.
Cowboy Roberts.
Was it a good adoption? It's all working out?
He has made himself comfortably a part of our life. He's asleep right now in our bed, and yeah, he's made himself at home.
Good sleeping weather. Well, we appreciate you doing that. And guys, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all part of the ARC family now. So
Absolutely. Thank you.
We love it and representing Southeast Texas well.